Are women being frightened into divorce? This is the Shikama Live show. This is my marriage series. Over the years, I've done lots of statistical data and research and looking into and corresponding with people who propose to report on marriage data. In particular, I was concerned with Black marriage statistics. What I found was a lot of the marriage data is actually false, made up, and not true whatsoever. A lot of the marriage statistics are not scientific at all. One website or group or organization reports 95% of abuse is done to abuse victims are women. Another site that assumes that they are the spokesmen for women says that 80% of abuse victims are women. Another group or site says that over 60% of victims are women. Yet another site says that 1 in 3 abuse victims are women. They can't all be right. And most of those sites do not report anything about men. When I looked into a site that didn't cater to women, it had men and women statistics. And both men and women are abused. And they say that the men statistics are completely wrong because most men statistics are not reported whatsoever. Not even in anonymous survey. Men are abused, men are stalked, men are raped as much as women. But here's the catch. Most of these rapes, abuse, stalking only occurs to a very tiny, minuscule segment of the population. Why is that? Because crime is a very tiny, minuscule segment of the population. Most of the population is not abusive whatsoever. So instead of reporting that 2% of marriages are abusive, they would rather report that of the people abused, 60% are women or 30% are men. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say that there's so much abuse going around without comparing it to those people who are not abused at all. It's all a game. They want to sell you fear, and I believe they want to sell women fear. Why? Because women are the weaker sex. Women are taught and raised to be far more emotional than men. That's not an actual gender thing. That's how we raise our little girls. We raise our little girls to feel comfortable with crying, to feel comfortable with being afraid. If that weren't the case, you wouldn't have so many websites reporting about all of this abuse. The reality is, I believe that 3% of all marriages are abusive. That means 97% of marriages are not abusive. In my next video, I'm going to show you that a lot of divorce occurs from perception and not reality. Thank you for watching.